and I need to grab my fucking. You know what? I've lost my questions. Never mind. Anyway, we've got fucking promo here. Tell us a little bit about your project before we jump into it. What drew you to drawing something instead of
Well,
developing or writing music or anything like that? Like what was the idea of the comic?
art's already what I do, and I already had this idea for the crossover since like early this year, and I'm like, this is my chance. This
Yeah,
is
I'm jumping on it now. Fuck yeah, that's sick. Um, do we want to rip into it a little bit? I do have that little amputation as well set up for when we want to jump over to that.
yeah, that can be
All right.
afterwards since I
Hey,
like
this sounds like a fucking absolute plan to me, boss. Am I reading or are you reading? You want me to read or do you want to read?
go ahead.
Oh, chat, this shit better fucking work. Or I sent those perverts a swamp for nothing. I like Sun Kuma. Yes! That's fucking sick, dude. That's awesome. I don't even know I'm gonna be able to pronounce it.
It's Reme Kano.
Remekano, yeah. Age 28, height 190 centimeters, species streamer. Low heat resistance, low cold resistance, high toxin resistance. Caffeine dependency a little ugly. Establishing divine. Oh! Streamer mode enabled. Downloading DLC. Recombinating. I like this.
Getting isekai'd into Crossworld.
so, so what are we looking at here right now? What's going on in this
he's
slide?
he's in the swamp and he
Mm,
sees his target ahead. There were a few
we,
pages in between establishing, but I kind of scrapped them, and I already did that. So,
this has got so much character already. Like I like this.
thank you.
I he, he's drowning them, is he?
And he get blasted by a sniper, and he's I'm
Weesh.
not really sure what happened.
This is fucking mad. Hey, new kids,
And this is
welcome aboard. Jack, can you hear me? Are we good? I really like this.
thank you. That was actually supposed to be the page between the swamp.
Oh, was
I
it?
guess it works that he, yeah, but I guess it works that he just like spawns in the swamp, dies, and then gets
Yeah,
That's the recombinator.
because I've just been following the way that it came, Rod. I like it. It's a lot of fucking character, and that's. I'll leave this up for a moment so people
Thank you. It's
can scan that and chase
it
that
goes
up.
to my blue sky.
So I'll go back to we'll use this one while we chat. So how did you? Yeah, I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it because I gotta ask it to everyone. How did you apply the toxic crisis to your art pieces that you did today? Oh, not
Actually,
today, but for the jam.
I have an answer that's more interesting than just
Oh,
he's in the swamp.
okay,
Canonically, to the manga Junket Bank, he's been in two different poison related gambles,
okay.
and there's sort of a joke that like his favorite food is Monster Energy drink.
Yep.
So he just like tanks poison.
I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
And I was That's actually why I have the high toxin resistance, and
Yeah,
I was gonna go more into
and,
that,
and
but
like the caffeine like the caffeine remark as well. That's really cool. We'll quickly fucking we'll go back to that real quick. Zoom in on it for people to have a little read of that. There we go. Um, and another question that I'm asking all of you as well is, if you had more time, what would you have done different? Would you have added more? Like, what would you,
yeah, I would.
you know? Let's say you had two
I got
months. Let's just say you had 2 months. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would just add more pages
Yeah.
and clean up sketches more. Although, I guess it depends because I kind of went on a journey with this where I went from going to comic to illustration collection.
Yeah, this has
I,
got so much character to it. Like I really like the way you draw as well. It's yeah,
thank you,
like all of you have done so much like different stuff, and it's just you're also goddamn fucking talented. Um,
thank you.
would you turn this if you had the chance to? Would you turn this more into like a every couple of weeks you'd be dropping a comic related to this?
Um,
Would it
I don't
become
think
a
so,
more full
really.
time?
I think it's more something I want to like go back to whenever I feel like it, whenever I need to shake things up,
Yeah,
and I
and
like
just kind of tease the beehive a little bit and see
mhm.
what you can kind of get from it.
Because what I like as an artist is if you do too much of the same thing, you know, you get art blocked, you get bored,
Yeah.
and going into Cruelty Squad is just such a free, a flat plane of opportunity, whatever the line was.
I
that,
I found the
um,
same thing like with music as you said, like the art block. Like when all I think about every day is like I gotta write this song, I gotta work on this lyric, I gotta something to do with the band. You end up going to the point where you don't want to because it's all you're thinking about.
mhm.
And you kind of sit there and like I'm drained. Like I need to shift this aside for a little bit, come back to it. Um, will we be seeing a return of this sort of comic next jam?
Uh, Absolutely. It was
Fantastic.
a lot of fun to work on,
I,
and of course it was like half finished, so I really want to go back and do more with it.
I
And
I like what you've done. Like half finished or finished, like it's
mhm,
fucking cool either fucking way.
mhm.
Do we want to
Thank
hit
you.
that little bit of the amputation now? Have a look what's
Yeah,
in there. All right, I'll chase that down for you now. Let's go. Boom. We'll start there.
this was whenever I was going to illustrations, and I did like three different pieces where he was being attacked by flesh rats.
Okay, like just eating him alive, like they're
Just
doing
like
crust.
backing him into a corner.
I like
And I
that.
included all of them in the commentary. It was a really ambitious piece.
Yeah,
Um, and the pose was actually a reference to an old gag manga, Osumatsu-kun.
yeah,
And what's so funny is today, Junket Bank, the manga where REME comes from,
yeah.
dropped a new chapter, and the preview had that. I sent you the picture on Discord.
The
It had
exact
that fucking
pose.
pose. Yeah,
You don't mind me
because it's
pulling the Discord
yeah,
over so I can show that to people?
yeah.
There we go.
It's the same fucking pose
I
because it's for
like
an old
that.
gag book.
I like that.
Yeah, and I actually included a picture in the next one over, but I was like,
Oh, I
it's like I
see.
can't. Those were the older ones because my process. I think I put it in there. I definitely put it in there
Yeah.
somewhere. Is I like starting with an idea and then I like pushing it further. So I have like I'm standing there and then I like push the angle and then I push the angle further again. So
I like what
really,
you've done here. How like you mentioned before, like you didn't get to get everything you wanted done, but
mhm,
you've still included like the sketch and the build, and you've put your little
mhm.
annotation, like your little comments and whatnot. There, it's really well done.
Thank you.
You've used everything, you know, whether it was done or it wasn't. You've used it effectively in just such a fucking cool way, and I
Thank
like
you.
seeing I'm a big fan of like cutting room floor. You get to see
Mhm.
everything, even if it's half broken or it's 2 pixels worth of it. You get to see every little fucking detail. It's
This is
really fucking cool.
this is my call out to everyone else who was in the jam but didn't submit something. Post it anyway.
Yeah, hard out, hard out. Uh, so what are we looking at on this one?
And this was the first Rayman getting attacked by flesh rats. Uh,
I like that. I like the facial expression. It's very cheeky.
and, and
It,
then
no, you first. You
you're saying
first. No, you first.
um, like it was originally he was more centered, and then I
Yep.
like tilted the piece to exaggerate it, and then you can sort of see like in his chest and torso he's supposed to be holding a gun, but then I moved it over to have his arm out, and I thought it'd be funny if he was, like, holding a Zippy that exploded in his hand.
Yes. It's just you. Oh, it's so fucking cool. Like I even love the like the. I know it's not completed, but I
Mhm.
like that sort of. Only way I can really describe it is like the kind of mournful color setting that you've
Thank
got
you.
here. It's yeah, absolutely beautiful. Now, what do we got going on here?
This is another shout out to one of the, jam
Yep.
participants. They were doing like a bog swamp OS project and wanted to include other people's projects like as pop-up
I think
ads,
I remember
which I thought was
seeing
really
that.
sweet.
Yeah.
Um, and this was the sketch that I was going to submit, and I
Uh,
just never got around to finishing it. But
no, that's fucking sick.
yeah,
I still think like even if the jam's over, definitely go back and
hmm
smash out a couple of these. It's so
hmm
fucking cool. All right, you know what we're gonna ask? What's going on this one?
this is supposed to be the one right before he shows up in the swamp
Okay.
because it was. I didn't even write dialogue really for the first panel. I just wrote the funny expression, and I
Yeah,
didn't finish it out. And I wrote the general flow of how I wanted the dialogue to go in the caption there,
I
where he's
love
like
this little
covering the
handler.
recombinant.
This little handle is great. I love the
I
hee
love the
hee.
hand. I really love the hand there. And he's like, and Raymond's like, oh, it's like, oh, wet work. I've had enough of wet because he's been in the recombinator and it's all gooey with whatever the fuck. And he's like,
The
no, you
goo.
haven't. You're going to the swamp.
Yeah, I like it. This was that little snippet that you posted the other day. Yeah, I see what you're putting down now. All right, we're gonna go on to the next one.
And that was just a sketch. I actually did that like after the jam
And
because I didn't really include his little floating chat and camera UI like I wanted to.
so the
Um,
plan was let me get my boomer brain around this real quick. We've done Cruelty Squad if MT Fox was a streamer and like
sort of
Monster
like
Energy drink. Am I getting there?
more so it's like streamer is supposedly given a giant VR biopod as a collaboration with multidimensional corporation consumer soft products, and it isekais him into Cruelty Squad,
Yeah,
in which he thinks it's a video game, but he's basically just like
doing it in real
stuck
like
there.
yeah. I like it. I like it.
He's been recruited.
Yeah, yeah. It's technology that us middle managers are gonna have to look into. I think you've made a new boom in the chord. What do we got here? Because as I said to you at
uh,
the start of us chatting, I did have a little look into it, and
um,
this looks really fleshed out. Besides the dialogue, and it
I
caught
was
my
gonna
attention.
I was gonna write funny dialogue and then I never did. But I like
So which one? What was gonna be said here?
um the closest idea I had was like just everyday citizens being interviewed about flesh rats. Sort of play into the
They
toxic
are a
crisis
plague.
thing.
They are a fucking plague. Like I'm over them. You know, aren't you over flesh rats too? I think I've had enough of them. No, I really like the border. How you kind of done like a. It makes me think of like the
Actually,
Crush border and
thank you.
whatnot.
Yeah, I actually did that during a road trip in a moving car.
No shit, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even be
thank
able to
you.
tell that. Like very steady hand. Like the
It's more so it's I did a lot of drawing on the bus in high school, and it's like you learn to work with it.
yeah yeah. No, you've done really fucking well. I like the scratching, like the scratchiness and the
Thank you.
cracks. It's yeah, that's so fucking cool.
That's what happens when you draw on a moving car.
The master of the
Fix
moving
with this.
car. And I did come across this. What's going
That's a
on
gift I
here?
made long.
Promo, what's going on here?
I actually made this long before the jam. It's
Yeah.
a little stop motion GIF I made of a REME plush, which actually features in one of the pages
Oh yeah.
um,
Which page are we going
of
to?
the first, well, technically the second one, but the first one I drew,
So the
the
main
one after
comic.
the ad. Yeah. Um, if you scroll up right there, where there's the crucified plush underneath the, that's where he has merchandise of
Oh,
himself, which is also,
sorry. Continue on.
um, yeah, there's one of them there. And there's
Killing
a few other,
drugs violence.
there's a few others. Like one in Junket Bank, I swear to God, his actual like introduction as a character is it shows his shelf is full of only Z-rated video games, which is like MA adults
Yep.
only,
Yep.
like for Japan. And then it shows that he on his computer there's a live stream to people he's keeping in his apartment complex kidnap that he just watches for his entertainment and calls his terrarium, which is actually on the computer screen. One of them is just a redraw. Um,
That's fucking awesome.
and then yeah, someone just hanging from a door handle is actually just a redraw from an actual panel in the
That's
manga.
fucking
He's
sick.
just this, and I was actually gonna have this gag where like he comes across this apartment atrocity like scene where he sees someone keeping someone in their apartment and he's like, "Fuck my terrarium! I haven't fed him in like weeks."
A human
Also,
terrarium. I respect
yeah,
it. I need
and
me one of those.
and on his table he's got the Junket Bank anime. That's actually a joke, a reference, because Junket Bank is like taking off in Japan right now. There's
Yep.
like a lot of collaborations and merchandise going on, but there's a running gag that it'll do everything except an anime because there's no anime, but there's perfume. There's been like these live events. Um, there's like cardboard stands and there's so many collaboration cafes and whatnot. Um,
This is so fucking cool. Like,
Thank you. A fun fact about this one is the script. Sometimes I would write a script for the pages,
yep.
and that one said originally Reime floating in a void, a magical girl transforming, and I'm like, I can make that weirder.
Yeah. I love all like the only way like the framework and
Fleshy
whatnot. Yeah,
constructs.
it's so fucking
Um,
cool.
and I don't know what the fuck they're doing to him. They're probably um, digging into his skull.
That's
It
fucking
hurts, definitely, hopefully. Um, also, his hair, it's not really visible in the original, but I wanted it to be like transforming from his original purple, like, and growing into the hot pink from the root.
Yeah, yeah. So he kind of taking over like an MT sort of persona when he jumps in the tank.
Hmm.
That's what I like about like your work is you can zoom in and there's just so much fucking going on. Like just even just on the green, like the water, like the toxic water here. It's just you can see every stroke that you've done, and just fucking hell. Even this,
Thank you.
like the reflection and whatnot, like fucking hell.
Yeah, it's a lot of layering.
Yeah,
I
nah.
mostly work on one layer, but like I paint over it a lot. So
Even like the muscle, like the structure of the muscles and whatnot here, like that's fucking awesome.
thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely really
I gotta
proud of
zoom in on the headshot though. That's coul. That is so cool.
it. Thank you.
I like, yeah. One thing I really like is that you can kind of just you've hidden a lot of stuff within it. Like in that first page, there was so much more than like Like I looked at it and then we went back to it, looked at it again. It's like holy shit! Like you got all these like the books and the games and the anime fucking box sets and shit. Like that's fucking
Thank you.
sick.
That's yeah, I definitely had a lot of fun making it, and
And I always ended on these couple of questions. Are we seeing you next cross jam?
absolutely, especially if
Fan
I can make it.
fucking tastic. I expect to be interviewing you again with the next comic. And is there anything that you'd like to say to IRC, the jammers, uh, the community, or if you want to shout
um,
out anyone in particular, you're more than welcome to. The mic's yours and the stage is set.
Release those projects. Release those unfinished projects.
The fucking
If you
oath.
thought my sketches with commentary over them were cool, imagine what people are gonna think of your stuff. You know?
Yeah, yeah. No, like I completely agree with you. People get in their head that everything has to be fucking done. Sometimes just getting it out there and working on it after you put it out there is just as good as getting it out
And also, read Junket Bank. it's
there.
um, it's a manga which isn't. It's unfortunately not really translated in English. Me and my team and another team were working on it, but scanlation is a luxury that cannot exist under capitalism. So both of us have been kind of slow on that. But the QR code on the ad links to an official page.
Yep.
That's my blue sky, but
Oh, no,
that's
on the
that was my blue
first
sky.
one here, this one.
Yeah, that one
Yep.
links to
I'll get
Shonen
that
Jump
up on
Plus,
the.
where you can see the first chapter, first few chapters, and also more chapters for free whenever there's like promotions and stuff. It is in Japanese. There's a Russian fan translation that's really extensive, and an Italian official Italian localization. It's only been localized to Italian, and it's a death gamble manga about this everyday average normal guy who works in a bank until he's promoted to the bank's evil underground casino where they hold death gambles for the entertainment of the rich, where
That's
he
fucking
becomes
sick.
obsessed
That's
where he
sick.
becomes obsessed with a gambler there, and like sees his life's purpose as both serving this guy and also wanting to watch him die in a gamble. So it's just like you're strapped in seeing where that train wreck goes. And Reme is um not only not really a main, he's probably part of my main cast, but he's not a main character.
Yeah.
um Although the current arc's about him, but he's also not even my favorite junket character. He just happens to fit with Cruelty Squad the best.
Yeah,
And
the
it's just
theme that was
a lot
going.
of fun taking this horrible person and giving him a gun and letting him run free.
You're gonna have to send me some of this stuff in our Discord DMs because you've got my interest now. You've sold me on it. I'm
I
definitely
hope
gonna be
so,
picking your
because we
brain on
need that
this.
anime.
Yeah, but yeah, it's been a pleasure to have you. Um,
It's been a pleasure to be here. This is a
no,
lot of
no,
fun.
seriously, it's our pleasure to have you. Please come back the next jam. This this art, fucking great.
Thank you.
You've hidden so many little bits and pieces, and they're all funny. You would have seen me before. I zoomed in because I found my favorite face. When I first fucking saw that face, I spent a week in the cord when I was just a normal user, being like, "What does it fucking mean? What does it mean?"
Oh
And
my god! You know what? I have another page for you.
oh yeah, send it on through. Send it on through.
Hold on. Let me
I'll
see if I can find it.
clear this, and then I'll drag the Discord chat over if you don't mind, and run it off there if that's all right.
I just need to remember which of these actually has it.
I'm keen to see what the next comic or the next piece that you bring up in the next jam. What's cooking on the stovetop? And do I have your permission to chuck these pages when I do the video. I might actually have them going across the screen as we talk.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
sweet, sweet. I just didn't want to go willy nilly with your artwork, and you know what I mean. You wake up, what the fuck?
I got my blue sky QR code in there, so
Mm. I'll have that there too. If you could also send me a link so I can put that in the description.
yeah,
Okay,
absolutely. All right, I got it here.
righty.
This was the page between. This is where he's actually getting into the VR pug, and he
Oh,
closes it on his hand.
like an unplugged fridge full of meat. I like that.
Um,
Look at it. That's so cool. That's fucking sick.
it's funny because for most of the time I had the idea for this crossover, I had no idea what the actual like VR gamer machine was going to be, but I wanted it to be something that you could probably get a YouTuber to climb into if you sent him in the mail.
Yes.
So I didn't
Trying
want
it
it to look
out.
like the bio suit, you know.
Consumer soft fucking unboxing haul. That's fucking bad. No, you've done
Thank you,
excellent. I'm thoroughly impressed. I'm
thank
very
you.
excited for the next gen
I'm
to
very
see what
proud of
you
what
put
I've
out.
done,
Yeah,
and I'm
as you
looking
should be.
forward to it.
This is fucking awesome. I'm keen to see what you come up with next. And see what you do with the next theme. Honestly, like you took Toxic Crisis and you took it to where it came from, the OG, the swamp, the bog, the business, and made something really fucking funny, but also really fucking cool with it.
Thank you,
I'm keen to fucking jump on more of it. All right, well, promo, it's been an absolute fucking pleasure.
thank you.
And I'm very
Definitely good.
sure that I will be speaking to you in a couple of months again, doing this
I hope
exact
so.
same thing again. Thank you so much for fucking jumping in here with
Thank you.
me, having a chat about your creation, having a chat in general, and a good laugh. It's been my fucking pleasure to have you on.
It's been mine as well.
Hey, you fucking know it.